7:28:25 False Gurus. Only you can know who your guru is, and who you might consider to be a guru. A guru is simply a teacher and expert of their given field. For example, I consider myself a veritable guru of awareness and consciousness, as well as logic and reason. I am always willing to teach willing pupils and propagate my wisdom as a meme throughout humanity, but I also seek a guru of my own. As an honest man, I am quite forward in expressing my intentions. I am also a superb judge of character, though those with less awareness are largely too naive to agree. One example of a man whose character I both respect and detest is Dingus. As far as men go, he is certainly very gifted, and fortune smiles upon him. He has a brother of much greater capacity, however, and though he loves his brother, his own hubris and arrogance have led him to misjudging and stunting his brother's growth. I know not just how aware his brother is, but I believe that he must possess at least an 8th level awareness, contrasted by Dingus's presumable 6th level awareness. It is in this way that their relationship differs from my brother's and mine, for I see much of myself in Dingus's younger brother. My brother, while also quite painfully arrogant, has far more reason to be so, as he is surely of a 7th level awareness. Somehow, the ego of Dingus surpasses even my brother's. My brother is easily more gifted musically than Dingus, and yet Dingus considers himself to be at a higher level, far greater than he truly is. To be fair, it is rather difficult to tell when one has reached the summit of a mountain, but there is no mountain my brother believes himself to have climbed to the very summit, whereas Dingus thinks himself almost without peer, at least in practice. This short-sightedness ever limits his potential for growth. As while in many dimensions he has grown to be quite incredible, it is the aspects that he dismisses entirely that cripple him. While I held my brother up on a pedestal upon which he was always reluctant to stand, Dingus already proclaims himself to stand upon a pedestal, so his brother cannot raise him up of his own volition. It was a valuable lesson for me to so revere my brother, and even now that I know him to be lesser to me in awareness, as I have long suspected, much like Hanuman, my loyalty and reverence to him have not wavered or lessened in the slightest. For it is entirely within myself that I worship my brother. Nothing in the universe can shake my resolve. In a sense, it is one of the very things that it means to be Vijay. I wonder if Dingus's brother was ever able to test his willpower and devotion thus. Either way, I wish for his brother's safe passage through the rest of his life, for without a doubt he has it within himself to be a sage of tremendous fortitude and ability, akin to my good friend Hero. As for Dingus, I asked him to be my guru, and was disappointed to see that his prejudiced misjudgments of me took precedence over the moment. I still forgive and respect him, of course, but so too am I repulsed by the falsehood embedded so deeply within his mind. Such beliefs corrupt an otherwise magnificent soul in whom I have always felt a deep kinship. It is unfortunate, to say the least, that I can see his failure to guide his brother. Still, this is simply the necessary course of causality, and so I must accept it. While I can learn much from Dingus, such a man could never function as a guru, and so certainly cannot be mine. Uncle told me that a guru would reveal himself when I sought one, yet he also told me that as I am one with the cosmos, unlike so many others, much like Krishna, I need to place my faith in no greater power, that I can only truly trust my own judgment above all else. So I will patiently await a proper guru, at times actively seeking. I will learn what I can from whomever I can, whenever I can, for I am far from perfected when it comes to human endeavors. Only my sacred curiosity guides me, however, and I know that I need no higher motivation.